comes Real Madrid as they have a secondary transition they like to run, trying to get the ball inside of the big man. If not, here comes the Coser. He'll go right back in again. And he's going to want Trey Tompkins going to face up. Villanova's giving him the baseline. Capasso with 2 seconds. Oh, what a pass to Jordan Mickey. As a little bit of a miscommunication. And there's a dunk right there, as we'll be trying to count the dunks for the rest of this dead ball, and they get the turnover that time. Villanova's right there with Tompkins out top. Tompkins having a tough time early in this game with the 2 misses. And this time it's Walkup out to Villanova's. Who knows going to pull up this time, and this time it's money, and as he drops another 3-pointer. Here comes Zach Lede, checks in the game, tries to get a little touch of the ball. Ask the ref if he can feel the ball before he gets started. What a big mismatch you got here as Countess decides to go small with Zach Lede playing the 5 spot against Walter Tavares. Tavares isn't much of a post-up player, but he does like to run that middle as Coser gets to the lane, and with a sweet left hand scoop shot off the backboard, Coser drops his first 2 of the night, and now gets to the lane. Walkup up top, looking for Nigel Hayes. Nigel Hayes short off of that, the 3, and it's Real Madrid now going to run from the zone defense. Capasso looking for the pick up top into Jordan Mickey. Defense not set, no help. We got Lede's helping on the corner. Capasso's wide open up top, couldn't get it off in time. Mickey wants his 3 this time, and Mickey rattles it home right there as he hits his 3. And again, Madrid jumping into this zone that we've seen over the years. Gets on the shot clock. I'm sorry, that was Zach Lede coming over to help. Couldn't see that on the other side of the court. Pablo Lasso looking a little concerned. Jordan Mickey just hit his first 3 of the game. Now Tompkins fighting down low. Capasso's got 6 on the clock. He's going to pull up for 3, and Capasso drills it. If he gets his feet set and no one jumps out at him, he's going to hit that 3. And Villanova's comes through the middle of the lane again. There's Lede. That's what you want, a high-low. Hayes popped out too far. Lede a little bit tentative on shooting this time. Walkup not short this time. It's just Thomas Walkup. He got his distances down that time and drilled it as he hits his 5th point so far early in this game. 5 minutes ago here in the first quarter. Oh, what a great pass by Capasso as Trey Tompkins loses his defender. Shaking down Villanova's right there, back into Tompkins. They want to go into Tompkins all day, but this time he's at Walkup. Nice defense by Casey Rivers on the rotation. And here comes Zalgiris. Walkup almost pulled up for the 3. Now he goes to the floater instead, and he drills a nice little soft touch floater for his 7th point. Thomas Walkup is having himself a game he's been doing lately. Capasso dribbling into traffic, dribbling out of traffic, back into traffic, kicks it over to Tompkins. Tompkins for 3. Tompkins for 3 from the corner. Missed a couple easy ones down low off the backboard, and he likes to hit. But he steps outside the lane and decides to drop himself a 3. Walkup swinging the ball around the top. It's a 3-2 zone. You can't swing it around. That's just like playing handball, fellas. Oh, nice move by Walkup. There's to the corners. Nigel Hayes with the 3, and he's on the mark from the corner. Seem to be doing well against this zone defense. And here comes the trap. Ooh, almost again. But again, they got to get back. It's a blocking call that time as Jordan Mickey will go to. No doubt that that's going to be a big one right there. And that was one of the craziest losses by Ephes this year. Shane Larkin, I don't think, played in that game. It was a 74-64 loss on their home court. Now they have to go to Barcelona. I remember last year at the end of the season, they battled with Barcelona for a home playoff spot. And that was, of course, Ephes eventually getting into the Final Four. So they looked at Nico Laprovitola coming into the game. And it's Nigel Hayes up top again. And Kevin just looking into Hayes, couldn't find him. Now he's going to Casey Rivers. Casey Rivers pulls up for 3. He's shorting off the mark. Nice activity around the basket by Nigel Hayes to tap it out. Another possession for, oh, nice move. And oh, as Zach Lede tries to go to the hoop and get over into the game, but he's in anyways right now. And it's Tavares with the big screen up top, rolling to the basket. He's wide open, but nice defense by Lede to get back in time. And he's running a fast break. Watch out. Lekiewicz just can't see him. And the basket wants to set up the offense right now. Lekiewicz just, for a little guy, shoots a lot of two-pointers, loves the floater in the lane. A lot more two-pointers than three-pointers. There he goes. That's the floater that he likes so much, and he does it. The little guy, the littlest guy in the court, over the biggest guy in the court. Lekiewicz just with a nice two-pointer right there. We also have Arturas Malaknis checks in the game, who's a devastating three-point shooter when he gets open. Rudy coming out the screen. Zalgiris switching a lot. You see Lekiewicz just down low now. There's a switch right there as Lede comes over for the big man, Tavares. I said he didn't have. I said he wasn't that good down low with his back to the basket, but he just proved me wrong, did the big man, as he makes a big strong trying to get. Malaknis pulls up for the long three, and it's off the mark. And that's the way our first quarter ends. You see Facundo Capasso right there doing his normal magic, 3 points and 4 assists in the first quarter, but it's Jordan Mickey with 8 points, leading Real Madrid to a 20-18 lead. As we're going to check out. Yes, he is checked into the game. Jan Kunis is in with Zach Lede, Malaknis, Lekiewicz, and Walkup is back in the lineup once again. Got about a 3.5-minute rest at the end of that first quarter. Get himself ready to go again. No Walter Tavares. Oh, Walter Tavares is still in the game. My bad. And Rudy's going to come off. Nice switch right there by Zalgiris. Look at the trapping defense. When you trap, somebody's usually open. Lapro to the basket. Can't find it. Goes into the big man again. Walkup got his hands on it, but he's so strong and powerful with those big hands. Tavares goes up anyways and drops another floater for his 4th point of the night. Walkup, tough defender, and Jeffrey Taylor. Nice move right there, though, to shake him off. Walkup looking for Malaknis, but Rudy does not want to give him another nice crossover by Walkup. He's going to the basket again. A little too long on the ball. Got 2 seconds in the shot clock. They had to go to the basket. And there's Sergeant Swat doing his thing and not only blocking his shot, but Bill Russell will be happy as he taps it just soft enough to get the ball. I don't know if it went out on Lede. After that, it looks like it went out on Lede, but it's also a shot clock violation no matter which way you looked at it. With great defensive play, and Real Madrid retains possession with a 4-point lead. Jordan Mickey up top. Looking for Rudy. Rudy can't get open on Lekiewicz, who's a tough little guy. Oh, what a pass by Rudy to a cutting Walter Tavares. And we're going to count that as a dunk right there as Tavares softly throws it down. But what a nice little play by Rudy as he gets to the basket. And you're so conscious about Rudy hitting that three. When you get up on him, he's able to get to the basket. You saw him draw Zach Lede. And when he draws Zach Lede, you just throw it up and let Walter Tavares clean up the mess underneath as we're going to go into Zalgiris' timeout.
What? They're going to block it. They're going to come. When you are on defense, what the guards are going to do? Oh, man. Yeah. So why you go all the way and you leave Tavares? We give up mid-range game. Do you understand? Go, Joe. Go, Joe. Go. Miller, 23. Miller, you don't have again, Tom. Joke again. Lower pitch. All right.
2-pointer. Make them beat you from there. And that's an interesting concept and a pretty good one, because Madrid does get a lot of points off pick and rolls underneath the basket, and Malaknis gets his first open look of the game and can't knock it down. I couldn't finish my statement because my producer Giacomo jumps into my ear and yells at me for telling me I kept him awake tonight. There's a lot of stuff going on today. Jock, stay awake with me. You see Lando back in the game, and nice play, a step back two by the Lekiewicz off the pick from Jock Lamb, and can't get it to drop. Good defense by Rudy, not follow him in Lockness and also changing his shot in midair. And that's what Rudy Fernandez does. I talked about it earlier. He can do it on both ends of the floor. He didn't get that rebound for us, but he's going to pull up for a three. And he gets the roll. Basket saves 4 points, and those things add up. And again, I said that's what Rudy does. The quick hands, the steals, the loose rebounds, and then that defensive type tenacity, never giving up on a play. That's what Rudy Fernandez is all about. Taylor up top. Again, he's going to do the three this time. Quick one, and this time doesn't get the roll, but he does rattle it home. That's another three-pointer from Rudy Fernandez, 6 points. He's been a leader in his team with all these injuries coming up lately. Kevin just wants to get to the basket again. Another floater for Lekevich. He loves that shot. So hard to defend. He goes right, he goes left, but he loves the finish at it. Talked to Nick Calates last year. Oh, what a pass from Tompkins. It was deflected, and somehow or another, Jeffrey Taylor comes out of nowhere and puts another $100 Australian dollars towards the Australian Bush Friars. Oh, and there's a dunk from Landau. He's going to have his own 100 to give up right there with the nice pass from Lekevich. And here comes the press again. Well, this is an easy one. Jordan Mickey with a cross court. One more time for Rudy Fernandez. And that is 3 in a row for Rudy Fernandez. He starts it on the defensive side, ends it on the offensive side. Madrid building this lead. Zalgiris just can't get a stop. Lekevich just again to the basket with another one on the floater, and one more time. It's Luka to the basket. It's off to Landau. Landau with a three. He's off the mark there. Trey Tompkins comes down with the rebound. Madrid sets up into the transition offense. Double pick up top, looking for Jordy Mickey inside. He's got an advantage against Walkup right there, but nice double team by Casey Rivers. And Rudy Fernandez is going for 4 for 4. 11 threes so far in this first half. And we got another 3 dunks. So you guys do the math at home. Send me a tweet or whatever. See how much we got. It is right there. Oh, we got 4 dunks. Oh, man, Rudy's last dunk. I didn't write that last dunk down by Rudy. That's true. My producer is on it finally. It's taken me a year and a half to get this guy into the game with me, but he's here. And he's back. It'll be Jock Landau missing the 3 from the corner, but drawing the foul and going to the line for 3 more free throws. He dropped the first 3 earlier in the game. Right now he sits at 6 points. Another one for the big Aussie. Slapping high fives with Capasso. Capasso's buddy with everybody until they have the ball in their hand. And then he's no fun to be around as Landau drops all 3 of them, runs back on defense. A little bit of a press again by Real Madrid as Tompkins is going to get trapped on a nice cross-court pass. Watch out as Taylor comes to the basket. I said to watch out. He goes up over the top of the Australian and slams it home. I saw it coming, and not much you could do. He got stuck back there alone by himself. Landau did in a 2-on-1. Kevin just with the errant pass that Rudy almost picks up. May coming over the top with the foul. 4th team foul, so Landau won't go to the. And you see Jeffrey Taylor right there just blow off 2 feet, cock it. Watch him move it to the side too. So Landau can't get it. What a nice move by Jeffrey Taylor. Kevin just up top, coming off the pick and roll. He's going to pull up for 2. And that man is on fire. 5 for 5 from the 2-point line right now. 4 for 4, I'm sorry, 11 points. He's also dropped Capasso. Capasso splits the screen, tries to fake and go up and over Landau. Mary with the rebound. The ball obviously hit the rim, and somehow or another he gets to the basket but can't get the rolls. Kevin just comes down. Casey Rivers clears out for him. It's a 2-on-1. That's how Kevin just pulls up. Kevin just one more time from 3 points. Lucas Lekevicius is doing it all for Zalgiris right now. Yeah, that point guard combination between him and Walkup. And look at him step back and drop the three as Capasso tries to go underneath the pick from Landale. And it was too late trying to get back in time. The top of the big Aussie right there. What a nice play. Taylor going strong to the hoop. Capasso setting things up right now. See if they could execute what Coach Lasso drew up in the timeout. Again, Zalgiris constantly switching. You see there's a switch right there as Murray's down low with Ulanovich, but they can't find him. 5 seconds ago, Capasso's gonna have to do something with it. Oh, behind the back, through the legs, and off to Rudy Fernandez, who this time doesn't follow through and gets it off just as quick. Are you kidding me with the show I'm seeing as Rudy Fernandez himself is helping the Aussie brush fires, and it's a high low to Casey Rivers. Casey Rivers just gets the ball off in time in front of Tompkins. J.C. Carroll looking to shake Lekevicius off defensively. See if he can get an open shot. Capasso over to the corner to Tompkins. It's Nigel Hayes all over Tompkins. Tompkins doesn't know what to do with it. He's got 1 on the clock. He's got to put it up off the mark. And here comes Ulanovich on the fast break. He had Nile Hayes on the outside. There's Hayes right there, one-on-one with Tompkins. Thought he was going to back him in, but they're going to set up instead. Get a 2-for-1 here if they can. Lekevicius, 10 seconds on the shot clock. You got to stop him from penetrating the lane. There it is. Lekevicius, so smooth, so sweet. Hasn't even hit the rim yet, I don't think. Is Lucas Lekevicius. You got to love this little Lithuanian guy. I love this guy, man. He goes to the basket. He doesn't care who's in front of him. Floats it up over, and he's got such a soft touch. 20 seconds to go, Madrid up 6. You got enough time for a stop and a possession if you're Zalgiris, if you can get it. Capasso, oh, a high-low right there. Tompkins wide open. Zalgiris has got to get it out quick if they want to get another quick shot off at least. So far in the first half. And that's counted up. We're going to keep counting it up, and we'll see what Jacques Landale will be contributing to the Australian brush fires as we get going here. And they want to go right back into Tompkins again like they did in the beginning of the first half, but they're going to go to Coser, who's Mr. Third Quarter. And this time, Jacques Landale takes it out of there. And Coser is looking for the foul, but couldn't get the call as Jacques Landale gets up and smacks one off the glass. And here's Milagros looking for an opening. Lekevicius, and there's a nasty pick up top, and Capasso using his body to go through the pick, and the foul is called on Facundo Capasso. You see, he's got his hand on the ball. Coser says he got his hand on his arm, and that's what helped him lose the ball. As Walkup looking for an opening here. Oh, what a strip by Capasso, but it's going to be a kick ball as Walkup tries to cross over the young Argentinian right there, and you see him getting his foot in there. A little bit of football practice right there from the Argentinian also, as Lekevicius just penetrates to the basket again over the big man. That'll be the first 2-pointer he misses of the night. And Sergeant Swat had a little bit to do with that. Now, we've seen him go over the top of him a couple times, and now Madrid tries to extend his 6-point lead. Looking for Tompkins again. It's Nigel Hayes with the help from Landau. Nice help defense on the weak side from Walkup, who's going to take it down full court, and he goes up for the easy 2 as he Euro steps for Fabian Coser right there for the easy lane to pull his team to within 4, and that's what they got to do defensively, get the stops. It's a nice help down low. Coser up top trying to get to the basket, can't find a lane off to Capasso. Coser backdoor Capasso using his back as he always does. You know, when you get behind him, he's going to use that step back. And he uses it to draw the contact on Lekevicius. Right there, you see it as Lekevicius is coming up from behind. And Facu makes that backwards jump almost. And uses the contact. Usually he makes that shot right there. There's a lot of contact on that one. And he's pretty solid from the foul line also. So he knocks down his actual first free throw of the night for him. 4 points, 5 assists, most of them coming early in the first quarter. He drills both free throws. Felipe Reyes still waiting to get in the game. See if we're going to see him at all as Kevin just comes off the pick, tries to find a lane to the basket, goes out. He's got Trey Tompkins up top. Oh, Trey Tompkins with some great D on the point guard. And it's Capasso setting things up, looking for the pick from Tavares. Capasso's going to pull up from 3, and Capasso scores 5 straight for Real Madrid as you see the defensive play right there. And now as soon as Walkup goes behind that pick, Capasso finds a way to set up and drop the 3 as Walkup goes to the bench. Again, that one-handed pass, and this time Walter Tavares cannot finish it off as he got a little bit too far under the basket. Lekevich just up top with Capasso trying to get the lane up top to Landau. Nice help by Tompkins. Now it's 1-on-1 down low, 1-on-2. Tompkins or Landau with a nice move. Sargent swat. That's where you call it. A swat comes into play. And here he comes, wanting to set the pick, a double pick up top. And who's going to be open? There it is, right inside. Nice defensive play there by Landau getting back. And they're going to body each other up. And there's a nice play, good body. And Sargent swat still gets the roll. That's tough with this game. That 11-point lead could turn into 20 within about a minute and a half, the way this team defends and runs at the same time. Up top to Lekevich, who gets to the basket, but well defended this time. Ulanovas can't find it either. Landau pulls up from 3, and he can't drop the 3, and there'll be a foul, dead ball foul on Real Madrid. Jeff couldn't, Landau just couldn't get the 3 to drop. As you see Jeffrey Taylor right push on Ulanovas. So it'll be Zalgiris ball underneath the basket, 14 to go on the shot clock. Lockness loves that look, and Lockness so smooth as he had Coser and Tavares flying at him, but that's the shot that he loves to make, and watch out for him, because once he makes one, he gets hot. There's going up top, Landau with a nice play defensively, but Sargent swat, oh! Swat! Goes up and throws it down. There. We just saw Maccabi getting another win here tonight, coming back from that loss last week to Zalgiris, a 6-point win. And Zalgiris trying to pull off a surprise here, but down 12 right now and having a tough time finding an open shot. And Walkup's going to have to pull up from 3 just as the timer goes all from down underneath the basket. But not nice for Zalgiris, as they could have really used that 3-pointer right there to pull them to within 9. But Madrid's defense has been swarming so far here in this second half, not giving the Lithuanians any good looks at the basket. That was about as good a look as they got, and it was too late in the shot clock. And so far only 5 points scored here in the second quarter, or third quarter by Zalgiris. Fab Coser looking for Tompkins. Tompkins looking for an open, and 2 men on the baseline. Errant pass, another turnover by Tompkins. Walkup wants to get to the basket all by himself, uses his body over the top of Capasso and gets the night trying to make that cross-court pass. And get 4 turnovers for Trey. And Capasso with the up, the under, the rim, the roll. Give us a little bit of everything. Facundo going to pass me the ball. Just put it up, he says. I'll go get it. Casey Rivers not going to get it. He's probably right there. And Walkup up top looking for the pick from Leday. He's going to extend the play a little bit if he can. Then he get to the basket, kicks it out to the corner. Casey Rivers looking for his 3, and Casey Rivers, who loves the corners, drills that 3, the sweet left hand. There's your switch in defense again. Trying not to get confused as Tavares goes to the basket. Nice help by Nigel Hayes, but you leave crazy. Doesn't want to leave those guys alone. He talked about it in the beginning of the game, getting their feet set, and getting wide open looks like they did right there. But it's a good defensive rotation. He's got an open shot. Walkup wants to pull up for his 3, and Walkup drills the 3 as he keeps his team to within 9 points. And now's the time. We got to get a stop, says the fans in the stands from Lithuania. Coser wants to get to the basket if he can. Good job by Leday coming out. There's a switch again. Tavares steps out of lane this time with Walkup down low. The cutting off to Rudy Fernandez. Fernandez long on the three. You'd expect sooner or later for Rudy to miss. But it's Lapro getting in on the big man and knocking that ball around and getting another possession for Madrid. That's a big defensive possession for Kaunas, and they missed him. Will Coser make him pay? And he does make them pay. That's a huge play right there. When you start talking about the end of this game, 9-point lead for Madrid, and Kaunas makes a great stop. Walkup wants to come back, and he's off the mark this time. Casey Rivers gets the rebound and the floater off the backboard, but that was huge. That was a place where in the game, and Lapro sticks it up from three but can't get it. And Milagnes comes running down back on defense to pull down the rebound. Again, here we are at 10 points. Zalgiris trying to hold on, a minute to go. A little over a minute here in the third quarter. Can walk up final lane, tries to get the basket, can't get it. Lede up top. You got 5 seconds in the shot clock. And there's the step back three, and he just gets the roll. There's Thomas Walkup, and he gets his team to within 7 with his 17th point. If they can get a stop, it just still got time to make a stop if they can. Tompkins wants the ball up top against Milagnes, and kind of taking him out of the game a little bit, but they find Tompkins just enough to get the tap in. Landell and Yankunis in the game right now for Zalgiris. Kaunas. Casey Rivers up top, looking for the little man, posting up down low. Look at Kevin, just wants it down low now. He wants it from all over the place. Takes Jordan Mickey out, and a high-low right there. Nice play as they find the mismatch down low. The vet Yankunis with a beautiful pass, and there's a errant pass in the middle. Kevin just wants to make him pay for it quick. Maybe not the smartest shot that he could have taken right there off a good defensive play, but if he makes it, he gives his team a lot of momentum. Madrid up top, pick and roll with Jordan Mickey. Lopro to the basket, goes up high to Mickey, and somehow or another on the way down, Mickey gets a hold of that ball and taps it in. Has enough in him to somehow or another tap that ball in over the top of Jacques Landell. Zalgiris taking the ball out of bounds. Tough time getting it in. Kunis gets it off the Walkup up top. And there's Casey Rivers off the mark right there. Landell active, comes in, finds the Keviges on the offensive rebound. And this time Casey Rivers does not give up on the play and drops another three to get his team to within 6 points. And looking to get a stop right here are the Lithuanians. Got to see Capasso be coming off the bench here soon for Lapros. If he could do, Lapro goes up high, and Jordan Mickey will not get the basket as the foul was on the floor, and the fans don't like it. Go a long way to go. Both teams sit on one foul right now. Fans are not liking that call at all, and I think they were right about it. As Lapro comes up top of the pick from Mickey. Mickey drives to the basket. They're looking a lot inside, a lot of contact. There's Landell one-on-one with Mickey with the nice reverse. Mickey, and this time gets it. He said, if you don't give it to me one time, I'll take it back from you the second time, as he makes a beautiful spin move. Watch him hold himself after the contact, establish himself, and then get the spin, get the English on the ball after he gets the foul for as long as he can. Probably get him into the 3-4 minute mark if he can get him back in, depending on what his team's doing at that point. Because right now, they're down 9. Casey Rivers off to the Keviges. Keviges controlling things. Hasn't scored that old backdoor to Casey Rivers, but he wasn't looking. See if Keviges can get himself on the scoreboard here in the second quarter as they go into Yankunis. Yankunis out to Zach Lede. Zach Lede with the pull-up three, can't get in. Yankunis again active on the boards. He's going to want to shoot the three. The smooth lefty knocks it down from the corner. And Jordan Mickey gives Madrid 3, and Yankunis comes right back with another 3 as they get into their press situation. And again, Rudy just gets the ball over. And what that does is it kind of cuts down the amount of time that Madrid could set up their offense, as they're just getting the ball over at 16 seconds. And here comes an easy break to the basket, and is it going to get the roll? No roll right there for Lapro. Rudy Fernandez have yet to score a point here in the second half. It's been the rest of the team. As Lapro Vitola knocks down his first 2 of the game from the line. He's got 4 rebounds in this game to keep Yankunis from the basket. 7:08 to go, as you can see on your TV screen, an 8-point lead. Zalgiris would love to get a bucket here, and Casey Rivers would love to drop another 3, but he's off the mark, and this time a big rebound by the big man that I didn't even see checking in the game. Usman Garuba is in the game, and he snatched down that rebound. And Lapro wants to pull up for 3. It's a long rebound. There's another rebound for Garuba. Pro getting himself in the mess. It's going to be Capasso, I guess, coming off the bench here soon. As Lede tries to get it up top, can't get it. Casey Rivers comes in. Oh, with a nice move, Casey Rivers fakes the pass out to Zach Lede in the corner. Give him a little push here and there, and I give him a little nudge, and he always goes with that nudge too. So he's got a way of having the refs call those fouls. You see right there. And a tough possession right there for Zalgiris. Says again they're going to have to defend. Try to get themselves back into one possession. Jeffrey Taylor wanting to go to the basket strong, kicks it out to Capasso. Capasso finds Tompkins. Tompkins smooth from the corner. And that's where he loves to get the rock, as we got 5 minutes to go here. And it'll be another.
With Tom, handle. Who was handing off back? Lucas. Yankees clear. When they about to take the ball, KC. Back deep. Lucas. Now you are here. KC back deep for a jump. Jump. KC. Come on, let's go.
Timeout right there by Zalgiris as they find themselves down 9 with 5 to go. And we'll see if they could step up the defensive intensity, get a score on this possession. Kevin just wants to bring it up one-on-one on Jeffrey Taylor. Walkup up top for the Kevin, just working hard to get the ball. As coach said to him, they went to a back door, and all the errant pass by Walkup. They had it wide open too. They set up a beautiful play there at the timeout, and it was just an errant pass, a little bit too high. Walkup to Landell right there. Now they're going to hope to get another stop here if they can. Keep this game under 10 points. Zalgiris just can't get it done on the offensive side. Doing a good job defensively holding them, but they just can't get it done on the offensive side. And there's Tompkins, where he loves to sit and he loves to play. And make that 6 for Taylor. Walkup off to Milaknis. Milaknis can't get it going here tonight. Only made that 1. And it'll be Walkup up top trying to get to the hoop. This time it'll be a 3 from Nigel Hayes over the top of Trey Tompkins. Cutting the lead to 12. Tompkins wide open in the corner there. In the corner. The wing, he doesn't want to shoot it. They want to take their time right now as much as they can as Capasso. That's where you see Capasso makes these little one-handed passes, but Taylor wants to jack a 3. Taylor's off the mark. Landell with the rebound. Maybe Walkup heading down on the fast break, getting the pick up top from Landell. Landell's going to cut to the basket if he can't find an opening. And Lekevich just wants to score his first points, and he does. Scores another 3-pointer, and that was 2 quick ones from Kosar, adding to his tally at 7 points right now. As you see, Zalgiris continuing to fight right now. Down 9 points, and you never know come at the end of the season when you're fighting for the playoff spot. Kosar comes up real short on that first free throw. When you're fighting for that playoff spot, 3-way ties, 2-way ties, head-to-head, And point differential always matter. As Coser makes sure to add one more point to their tally. Let's see, at 10 points down, see what Zalgiris can do. Malaknis can't get an open look. He's going to want to go to basket with a nice little lay-in as Malaknis. And then they come right back into that trap. But Capasso breaks it quick off to Coser. Coser's going to want to take it out. They're trying to set a trap up if they can. Back to Coser, is wide open. Doesn't even look at the basket, though. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. 16 in the game. You know Madrid's going to try to get another shot off. Nice play and walk up with a nice step in. And Malaknis is going to get himself two more. And unfortunately couldn't get the dunk on that one. And that'll be the end of the game. It's a 6-point win by Real Madrid over Zalgiris Kaunas. And what a fight by the Lithuanians. You have to give them a lot of credit. That was a good game by them, but Madrid held on for the win. And they got their 13th win in a row one more time. They walk off the court. Well, coach walks off the court. The rest will
voices in her head that mirror what she's heard before.
Madrid plays throughout the stadium here.
All the things they said to hold her back, they never seem to leave her head and tend to keep reminded. All the things they said to hold her back, they keep her locked inside of all the times when she's been hurt before.
I think the fans here really.
Her eyes are swollen as she tries to hold her tears back.